Hey YouTube, I hope you guys are doing well. Happy retrograde, happy Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. The whole damn thing going on right now. In case you haven't heard, look it up, do some research because it's going down, okay? So this is the time and the season where people are going to be making a comeback, okay? FYI. All right, so I'm being guided to use the Good Tarot. We're going to get right into this. Now, I feel like by the pre-shuffle, I could have titled this video before even starting. I've seen the first card out, Eight of Cups. Some of you may have walked away from a relationship, recently gotten out of something. Doesn't have to be recent. Like cards just want to fly out. It doesn't have to be recent. It could have been a while ago. This person could be coming back around after you walked away from them or they walked away from you. For some of you, this doesn't have to be a breakup. Some of you could have been married and you guys could have been in separation, you know. You also could have children with this person. This is not for everybody. I did see the King of Swords. Now I'm seeing the King of Cups. I also saw the Ace of Wands come through a few times, the Ten of Cups. Basically, this person wants to come in and they want to either get something going with you for the first time because you're no longer involved in something else. You have made the very difficult decision of doing what's best for you and walking away from relationships that weren't serving you, that weren't fulfilling. For some of you, you did have something with this person and now you guys have a chance to bring it back around, okay? I'm gonna burn off my damn nails. Sorry, guys. Ooh, yeah, somebody definitely got burned. Oh my God. Okay. It's a beautiful gift I was given from a lovely lady. Thank you, Pam. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands coming through really quickly with the King of Cups. And I definitely feel like this King of Cups could be a water sign. It doesn't have to be. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely a Virgo for some of you guys. Or you could be a Virgo. Signs don't really matter, but if they come up and they resonate with you, then that's just confirmation. Wow. Didn't I tell you I saw the Ace of Wands come through? This is the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. You could also be dealing with a Gemini. Like I said, the signs don't really matter. We have a lot of signs in our chart. But this person definitely, look how the cards, woo! Are you seeing this? Like my sweater flipped that over. I feel like I'm talking to a lot of Leos, Aries, or Sagittarius. Doesn't matter when it comes to gender. You could be male in body, you could be female in body. It doesn't really matter. So just ignore the genders on the cards. They're all energy. But definitely someone here is seeing you as very attractive. You might have a beautiful connection with this person, or when you guys were together, it was a very beautiful connection. For whatever reason, somebody walked away. And that's for those of you who this person is coming back, okay? For a lot of you, you are having a new beginning in love because you've had the strength to walk away from something that was not beneficial to you emotionally. And you are looking good, feeling good, smelling good. And that's the reason why you are attracting a lot of new love, okay? All right, so let's get into this. I like to pull a general energy, actually. Hold on. Let's use what's at the bottom of the deck because something told me don't put it away just yet. The Three of Cups. Reasons to celebrate, events, you know, birthdays, birth announcements, weddings, wedding proposals, parties, things worth celebrating, union, reunion. All right, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of that deck. Ten of Cups at the bottom of this. It's looking good all the way around. I think this can be a really good reading because the energy I got in the pre-shuffle was somebody, she just wants to keep coming out, is somebody who is definitely very serious about this offer that they're making when they come in or when they come back in, okay? So this messenger of fire being clarified by the Queen of Wands, which is more fire energy again. This person's coming in. Look at this. Look at this. The King of Cups again with the Magician. This person has been manifesting you back in. But they're also in this energy of taking action because the Queen of Wands also takes action, right? Similar to the King of Wands, they go after what they want. And I love the King of Wands in this deck, which is why I was guided to use this because he's like Poseidon, right? And you see that look on his face where he's so loving and he's just sitting there at the bottom of the ocean, sitting in his emotions, and he can't wait to share them with you. male or female in body. I'm only saying a he because it's a male on the card. And if you look, he's got this beautiful fish that's kind of like hovering over his hand. And fish is opportunities. It's the birthing of something. Some of them might want to have a child with you. Oh my goodness. But what they're seeing is possibilities with you here. And then you got the World card. Some of you are dealing with an older male. Might have a white beard or might have a big beard. Very bushy eyebrows. Very, I'm getting very Santa Claus energy with this. Doesn't matter what nationality. I'm seeing a big beard. Looks like they haven't shaved in a while, but it also makes them very manly. And I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's very wise, very seasoned. There could be some age difference between you guys as well. Whew. I'm also getting a message here too, and I got this message when I went live on TikTok a couple days ago. I feel like with retrograde, right? It's opportunities for things to come back around, and it's also an opportunity to heal and reconcile, okay? It doesn't always have to mean that the person who's coming back is coming in to stay forever. Sometimes they're coming back with an apology, and that's allowing the two of you to heal. It's the closing out of a chapter so you guys can begin a new chapter either together or separate. But it's putting something to bed. It's closing out a lingering energy that never had the chance to resolve itself. Retrograde brings back opportunities for people to close chapters, right? So with that said, I feel like there's a lot of parents and children who are healing their relationship at this time. I picked up on an energy of a mother and daughter on TikTok, and now I'm picking up an energy of a father and daughter here. And I know someone who's actually a Cancer who for Christmas was given an ancestry.ca kit so they can find out their DNA. What's in their DNA, right? And so this is like finding out who you really are, finding out where you come from. But there's something here about it's not DNA necessarily that's coming to mind, but it could be with the fish here underwater. It's like finding out where you really come from, but it's more getting in touch with your roots or filling the gap, you see. And you have the you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands, you see how they're holding the World card? I see someone who's going on a journey back home or going back to their roots. And here again, you have the older man with the long white hair. If it's not a father, it's a grandfather, it's an uncle. It's like there's someone here, and there's strong Leo energy because in this deck, it's the Lover's card, which is the card of Gemini. But for whatever reason, you've got the Leo symbol here. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the Leo symbol. And then you have the lion here. So there's a lot of love here, a lot of loyalty, which again brings family, the pride. The pride travels together. And this, for me, it just looks like she's finally back with the lion. It's like they both missed each other. And now that he's back in, he's going to make sure that nothing happens to her. Very protective energy. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy coming through. Holy. But definitely something here with going back home. And you see how he's holding this grandchild. And then you see how he has this fish. I'm telling you, I feel like some of you, if I'm speaking to some women out there, some of you are getting in touch with or going back home with a child in your hand. And this, oh, I have goosebumps. And this man is like the grandfather who's finally getting to hold his child. And I feel like it's like the first grandchild. Or it's just a long time coming. And for some of you, it can even be a surprise. It can be like, let's say the father figure here comes through and says, I want to see you, let's make this work. I'll give you the coordinates. I'll meet you in the middle, whatever it is. But I see someone going straight to the house. Okay. Especially with the Messenger of Fire, the Knight of Wands. This is getting on the horse. It's fast movement to a new beginning. Okay. So I see someone driving up to the house. I don't know if it's a surprise, like, surprise, I have a child. Or if they tell this in advance, but it's just like, okay, I'm coming home, or I'm coming to the house. I'm coming to meet the family, or whatever it is, or I'm coming back home. You know, someone could have left home for a while and now it's just like, please come back home. So they're coming back home, but they're coming home with a child. I'm really getting that strongly. And then this person, I really feel father and grandfather vibes. They're holding on to this baby like, I finally get to meet you, or welcome to the family, little one. There's just like, wow, my goodness. So for whoever that resonates with, wow. King of Cups here twice. Whew. Okay. Hold on. Knight of Wands again, the Moon and Karma, Judgment in this deck. I just feel like this, because Justice here is second chances, and that's all about retrograde. So I definitely feel like there's something here that's being uncovered, unearthed, dug up, and someone's coming back in to make it right. Someone's coming in to bring clarity to the situation. Because this card in this deck, Judgment, it's like a solar eclipse, right? It talks about things that were hidden that come to the light. And then you have the Moon here, things that are hidden. And she's got that torch in her hand, trying to bring light to the situation, trying to figure out some answers. And I feel like for whoever this resonates with, where it comes down to family, it's like you're going to get answers, and then there's a sudden movement forward with this Knight of Wands, where it's like, finally we can move forward. Okay, that was a message for someone under strong Leo energy, Aries and Sag too. And then the Ten of Cups, the King of Wands here. And with the Seven of Swords, I just feel like there was a lot that was not known. I feel like somebody here, it's really coming through strong. Like somebody here maybe have been adopted. Maybe they felt like they were abandoned for a third party, left behind for another family. Didn't have all the answers. Seven of Swords, but they knew that there was a lot of information that they just didn't have. And I feel like they're getting that. And then things are able to move forward. And I feel like this father figure just wants his family together. I don't know if this is someone who is just getting to that point in their life where they're like, all that matters to me now is family. Because the King of Wands, especially with Leo energy, really strongly getting Leo energy. They're family men, you know, they care about family. That's what's very, very important to Leo men. I don't know about Sag and Aries, but I know Leo men are family men. Okay, so this could be someone who felt like they had to do the right thing back in the day, you know, but there's success and victory. And again, this is the warrior who goes to war, who wins and comes back home and is celebrated by his villagers, his family, his friends, his peers. So there's a lot of success here. I feel like this person's for everyone involved. Okay. Talk to me about this Ace of Wands and the Lovers here. Because the Lovers, even if it's not a romantic situation, this is partnership. This is coming together. This is a strong soul connection, soul tribe, soul family. Ace of Wands and the Lovers. I feel like Spirit's like, you said everything that needed to be said. There's a new beginning here. There's a coming together. I don't want to pull too many cards and then ruin it, but it's like, whoa, what a beautiful reading. Okay, I'm going to listen. I'm going to be obedient. Yeah. All that's really important is these burdens that everybody was carrying, not just one person, but I feel like the heaviest load was on one person's back, and I feel like it's this older male, this father or grandfather. He held a lot of burdens on his back. He had a lot of people's emotions and lives to consider. But he's moving on from that. Everybody is moving away from these heavy burdens. Six of Swords is about leaving the turbulence behind and moving into calmer waters. It's a card of healing and moving on, moving forward. And then you have the Ace of Wands again. Moving into, leaving the past behind that was burdensome. That's why we started the reading with the Eight of Cups. That's what I saw in the pre-shuffle. We started it with the Knight of Wands, forward movement. But in the pre-shuffle, I can see where someone had walked away and then they wanted to rush back in. And this whole spread is about coming back in, reunion, celebration, new beginnings. This is freaking beautiful. Again, could be dealing with a Virgo with the Hermit here, but again, older, wise male with a long white beard. Someone's definitely at that seasoned point in their life, all they care about. And then, of course, with the Ace of Wands is transformation, right? Transformation. You have the fish, you have the butterfly. I just feel like there's family here. There's new family. There's children popping up all over the place. I think this person's becoming a grandfather for the first time because there's a lot of pride in family. Okay. I want to pull a card from the Soul's Journey just to see what there is among all this beautiful energy. We got to, you know, keep it realistic. There might be something that needs to be looked at this time. Something that needs to be considered. So let's just see what that is real quick. And then I'll pull an advice card from the Angel Tarot deck. Purpose. Someone's coming into their purpose. And then we have perseverance at the bottom of the deck. And I see the Magician. And to me, the Magician and perseverance is the same thing. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And that's exactly what this Magician knows. He knows that he has every tool at his disposal. He's got the sword, the cup, the pentacle, and the wand. He can do anything he wants. Create whoa, I almost heard legacy. Create the legacy, but create the life that he wants by going after what he wants with perseverance and confidence, like the King of Wands. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do, especially if this person's becoming a grandfather or a father for the first time. I'm going to read from the book because I love the messages that are in this, and I don't want to shortchange you guys by just summing it up. 84. You have chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal: to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career, rather. Your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction your soul is calling you toward to best convey your own unique expression of love and make a contribution to the world. If you are not happy with your current circumstances, then that is your soul telling you that there is a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. It is your connection to spirit and the voice of your soul. I don't know if this person made the first move or if it was just good timing and the two of you were perfectly aligned with each other. I see the two Ace of Wands here. To be honest, I'll share with you guys a little brief thing about when I met my mother. We were both ready to meet each other. And there were signs and synchronicities like you wouldn't believe. I had her phone number and I was going to call her. And what I didn't realize is she had found me on Facebook and sent me a message. But I wasn't near my computer, and this was before, our emails were on our cell phones. And so I was away from the house and I didn't know. So the whole time I was sitting on her phone number and I wanted to call her 2 days in a row. I was thinking about when should I call, what point in the day is a good time. She had already sent me a message 2 days before. So when two people are ready to come together, it's divine timing, right? And I feel like it's because someone here understands their purpose, and the purpose is legacy. A lot of us don't know who we are in this world until we become parents. And then after we become parents, when it's time for us to become grandparents, sometimes, your kids move out, they become older, you kind of lose your purpose. A lot of people don't know what to do with themselves. They're just like, I have this big old house, everyone's moved out. Now they got to find a hobby and stuff. They probably go through a little bit of depression because they lack purpose. And then the grandkids come in. And then, there's my purpose again. I feel like this person's really enjoying this phase of their life in their older age. Goosebumps everywhere. Let's get some advice. What a beautiful freaking message, man. Oh, I have goosebumps down to my legs. The Four Cups. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. You see, not knowing one's purpose. Open your eyes to the possibilities. But what I'm getting from this with the Four Cups is I feel like somebody felt rejected in the past because somebody walked away. There could have been a second marriage. There could have been, something there. Maybe I'm also getting, for a very select, this could be for like one person. I feel like someone may have given somebody up for adoption and then found them later on and decided to come back into their life, where they were first rejected and now they're coming back into their life. Missing an opportunity. It's like, it was a missed opportunity to have you in my life, and I don't want that anymore. It's like bridging the gap. Someone else could have felt rejected as well. And maybe they reached out, you know, maybe it wasn't an adoption, but it's like you knew where they were, but they weren't in your life. And then finally, you know, someone felt ready to make the first move. And maybe it's because they had a child, and it's like, you know, I want my child to know their father, their mother, their grandmother, their grandfather, whatever it is. Three of Pentacles, working together, teamwork, collaboration. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. This is about compromise, right? Bridging the gap and creating a level of compromise here. But this is Pentacles. This is building something, getting something off the ground, building something in the 3D and the freaking Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. But this is also someone from your past coming back in. This is the energy of retrograde. Four of Swords is also the energy of retrograde. Rest, recuperation, reset, regroup, right? This is a beautiful reading, you guys. I'm going to leave it there. If you resonated, I hope that this really helped in any way. It could be confirmation if you guys haven't gotten this off the ground. Maybe you're thinking of reaching out. Maybe they've reached out to you and you're not too sure if you should reject them or build on this and come together. But if you know that this resonated with your story, it looks really freaking good. Ace of Wands here twice. It's a brand new beginning. It's a new dawn. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for you. And you're feeling good. Stay in Emperor and Empress mode, you guys. Duh.